Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sarah, the VP of Sales here at DCX.
And I'm Jenna, the Business Development Manager, and we want to welcome you to the very first episode of
The Hiring Huddle. Guys, this is really a space for promo professionals where we get a chance to talk about current hiring trends in the industry, best practices from interviewing to onboarding, and how to help you grow your team.
Today, we want to talk about why Q4 is such a crucial time in promo for companies to hire. People always think that the rush starts in November, but the prep work to support your team and your customers starts now. Sarah, can you go into that a little bit more?
Yeah, absolutely. So really, you guys know Q4 is holiday crazy time, and it's awesome because your teams are dealing with tons of orders, online stores, rushes. And really what we want to do is getting ahead for Q4 to support your team. Everything that Q4 demands, an increase in online store builds, increase in order volume, artwork revisions, more artwork revisions, the service, the customer inquiries, they all pile up before you know it. And if you really wait until your team is at capacity or beyond capacity, you're not leaving time for the training that bringing on a new person really requires and the support that that individual or those individuals are going to need. So it's all about really setting up your current team for success and making sure any new hires are set up for success. Really waiting till you're at capacity means more stress on the team, more mistakes that ultimately costs more money. So biggest name in the game here is hire before the Q4 crazy. Give your teams and yourselves, your leadership team, that buffer to create smoother workflows before the peak of the season really hits.
Yeah, and you know what? We're talking about the holiday season, but once Q1 hits, like it's trade show season, people have their budget set and they're ready to spend their money. Q4 is such a busy time for inflowing orders, and we're here to help you prioritize the right roles to set your team up for success. So people always come to me, and I think the biggest thing that they need is a sales support and order entry. That is such a big bottleneck for teams, especially smaller teams. You don't want to be spending your time doing data entry. And then, of course, customer service. This is the front line to your customers. You know that having great customer service is what separates you from your competitors. Faster response times means a better experience for your customers. Another thing that I think is very important, people might not think that we even do, is hiring graphic designers. Do not be at the mercy of your suppliers. Most suppliers have all the information that they need on the website. If you have a rush order come in, you don't want to be waiting around for your suppliers to respond to you. There is a huge benefit of having your own team of designers come in and help. So, like I said, even one or two strategic hires can lighten your load and give you more time to focus on selling and driving revenues.
And the other thing that you said, talking about sales support and customer service being so important, I think in this industry where the consumer is very savvy and they know that they might have multiple options for where they can go to buy the same item. It's all about the service that you can provide and having the best customer experience. So having your team built out, trained up, and ready to go so that does cut down on those customer inquiry times, reduces those mistakes. Or when you have, an influx of orders or rush orders, you have multiple people that can work on these projects at the same time and can continue to drive the revenue and get things entered in a timely fashion, because we all know rush timelines are real. You guys will see those soon. And so having more hands on deck trained and that can help jump in with order entry if need be is going to be, so essential to keeping your revenue moving forward and keeping your team supported and providing that best customer experience that you possibly can.
Absolutely.
So really all of this to say is, to your point, Jenna, Q4 holiday crazy, but Q1 is just as important as trade shows are around the corner. So hiring now really helps de-stress your team in Q4 and really sets everyone up for success in 2026. It's not just a seasonal fix, it's really a long-term strategy. Frees up leadership to continue to focus on the important things so they're not getting pulled into the weeds and order issues. Staffing early really means less overtime, fewer errors, happier clients, happier team, because they aren't so stressed about the holidays. They're breathing a little easier. So it really is the right time so that your team is prepared for November, December, and they're ready to hit the ground running in 2026.
Please reach out to DCX. We're here to help. We want to gain a better understanding of your current team structure and the right way to add roles to best support the rock stars on your team you already have and maybe add some more. So thanks everyone for listening. Sarah and I are very familiar with the holiday rush on the promo side. I'm sure we can go on and on about some funny stories, those crazy rush orders.
Well, that's it for our first round of the Hiring Huddle. We can't wait to see you next time. And remember, friends, ground transit is never guaranteed.
And may the rush orders ever be in your favor.